how's it going, everyone, and welcome back. Alrighty, so today is going to be another episode showcasing the Ren-Nu program by Santa Barbara Nutrients. If you want more information about the Ren-Nu program, I'm going to put that link down below in the description of today's video. I also have a playlist showcasing every single week of this program. This is a online-based, self-paced learning program, but it's not fully alone. You don't just sign up for the program and do it on your own. You'll be working one-on-one with a dietitian who has been trained in low-carb ketogenic therapy, hence low-carb ketogenic diets of what this program is pretty much around. And they also do support a carnivore diet as well too. And it really is customized to what you primarily want to do in style of eating and management. If you want to focus a little more on a plant-based style of diet, you definitely can. If you want to just do a standard ketogenic diet, which is theoretically just really no grains. Cut out the bread, the pasta, the pizza, the feel-good food, the ice cream. You can definitely make your homemade ice cream with some berries, some yogurt. That's very low carb. But every single thing that very much aggravates polycystic kidney disease, this program is going to show you, one, why modern food progresses polycystic kidney disease, and also all great things in order to manage your progression and potentially slow down, halt, maybe show some signs of reversal, and also live a very, very much healthier life as well too. I myself am a PKD patient. I've been on a ketogenic lifestyle now for almost 2 years. I have seen tremendous amount of reversal on my polycystic kidney disease. My kidneys grew, they shrunk, and they reversed in size. Crazy, right? So I've been making videos showcasing the Ren-Nu program, and it is fully online. You can access it using a smartphone, a tablet, a MacBook, a standard laptop computer. They have phenomenal coaching hours that you can go to. So understand this program is online, but you have access to people that will very much guide you. And if you don't understand something, you definitely reach out to their support team and they will get back to you in a timely manner. So this is week 11. I have one more week to really cover, and then this playlist is going to be filled. This week is around intermittent fasting, also known as IF, and exercise. Very, very important week. So pretty much some key points that I've highlighted about this week and really want to talk about is that this week pretty much focuses on two supportive strategy, fasting and exercise. So the name of the game is called ketosis, and if you made it to this video among the playlist, you probably have a very good sense of what ketosis is. Ketosis is something natural. To be honest, I guarantee you that you've probably been in a state of ketosis before with you not even knowing about it. When you exercise at the gym, you actually temporarily go into a bubble state of ketosis. But basically, to go into a dietary state of ketosis, you're just going to lower your carbs, raise up your fat, so your body is primarily using fat as an energy source rather than carbs. And what that does to the cysts on your kidneys, polycystic kidney disease, is it will essentially cut off their fuel supply. Cysts grow because of glucose, because of factors that influence mTAR, okay? Other factors are high levels of insulin, fasting insulin, high levels of blood sugar, fasting blood sugar, and basically running your body on blood sugar rather than on ketones, also known as just being a fat burner, pretty much like me and many, many other people. Exercise propels ketosis. So if you are starting to do this and you're finding yourself like, hey, I'm not really maybe getting like some numbers in the sense of my fasting glucose is not really, plummeting so much. my ketones on a daily basis because I'm starting it out is not really like that high. Exercise, mobility can actually ramp up your ketones, drive down your glucose, drive down your insulin levels, and just create an overall healthier metabolical state for you. So mobility is very promoted on Ren-Nu, and to be honest, there are people in the polycystic kidney disease community, not the ketogenic polycystic kidney disease community, but there are support groups out there that will go ahead and tell you that, hey, exercise is it's not good. They leave out a very key notion of what stage of progression are you? Because if you are theoretically like me, where my EGFR is above 110, I can do much more than someone with a GFR, let's say, in the 30s or in the 40s, right? However, not exercising, you are doing no good for your body. It's all about what works for your level of progression, what your body can handle, and if you choose to go through Ren-Nu, you're going to be working with people that will actually design that based on your level of progression, where you're at in your stage of life. Obviously, I'm here at 37, so I can definitely do a lot more hypothetically if I was, let's say, 67. Very different, right? But I know people that are in their 60s living a ketogenic lifestyle with PKD. They are mobile, they are active, they go to the gym. Obviously, they're not doing something very high intense, but the point is that doing nothing, like a lot of support groups out there on the internet really say, that's not right. Okay, exercise is all customized to you. Now, fasting is beneficial for every single level out there, okay? Because fasting is not only going to, one, propel ketosis, but it's also going to give your body a break of just overall digesting food. It's going to give your kidneys a break because your kidneys, believe it or not, they work very hard. Kidneys are very under talked about. People tend to really talk more about the liver and the heart, but I'm out here spreading awareness pretty much on the kidneys. The kidneys are very much under talked about, but doing fasting, just not eating essentially for 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, maybe longer, depending what your goals are, hours out of the day, it does a lot of benefits. Both are optional tools designed to enhance metabolic health, but understand that they are highly promoted. Intermittent fasting can help with fat burning, yep. Insulin sensitivity and inflammation reduction, yep. Exercise supports strength, energy balance, glucose control, long-term resilience, yep. You'll learn how to ease into fasting and movement in a way that fits your body and lifestyle. If you are going to be doing this and you're automatically very active, then you're going to have an easier period. If you're not very active, it's not like, hey, you need to get active ASAP. No, you're going to be working with people that are going to very much be coming up with a plan for you that is going to be easing you little by little, which ultimately is honestly a great thing. Nextly, IF is a practice limiting food to a specific time of window each day. Yep. What I do primarily is just have an early dinner. So keep it simple. I'll finish eating at 5 p.m. and then I'll break my fast the next day around 8 or 9, depending how long or how busy typically I am. That's pretty much fasting like 101. The metabolical effects of fasting are similar to ketogenic nutrition. The end result is the same, ketone production. Fasting offer benefits including improved insulin sensitivity. If you have high levels of insulin, fasting can definitely bring them down. Reduced inflammation, cellular repair, aka autophagy, very important. Dietary interventions can very much repair damaged cells in your body. I know that's crazy. We live in a society where drugs are very much pushed for that, but you can definitely do it with proper nutrition. Individuals with PKD studies have shown that nutritional ketosis, whether achieved through diet, fasting, or BHB supplementation, such as Ketocitra, can slow progression. And there's people like me where they show halt, shrink, and ultimately a reversal. Each person is different, and it all matters about when you start doing this. Fasting is flexible. Same uses daily too, and others to occasionally reset higher carb days. Yep. Start with a gentle approach, 12 on 12. If you want to shell shock your system, and this is for people like me that just really want to rip off a Band-Aid, you could very much dive into a much longer fasting window. But if you want to ease in on it, definitely going 12 hours at first. I chose when I first started doing this, I'm just going to rip off the Band-Aid. Let's just go ahead and do 16 hours per day. Oh man, it was definitely a brutal first week, but then your body adjusts. 12 hours, very simple, keep it simple. You eat your last meal at, let's say, 5, 6 p.m. Well, then you don't eat again until the next day at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m., depending on your schedule. Gradually work towards 14-10 or 16-8 based on your comfort and goals. You can definitely go longer. I know people that do 19 hours of fasting, 5 hours on. Some people I know go to 20 hours of fasting because they want and they feel better when they fast longer. Delay breakfast or eat dinner earlier, yep, to naturally extend fasting window. Stay hydrated with water, Ketocitra, black coffee, herbal tea, electrolytes. Okay, I want to talk about this. Black coffee will not break a fast. Only black coffee. No sugar, no heavy cream, no butter. Okay? Bulletproof coffee. I love it, but it will break a true fast. Now, there are people out there that will argue against this. Doing a true water fast. That's what I do. Black coffee will not break it, okay? But if you go ahead and add butter to black coffee, it will take you out of a level of ketosis. Now, the whole argument is that, well, it's not going to spike your insulin and spike your blood sugar. It depends on the person. Because I've talked to people where they've done testing and they're like, wait a second, bulletproof coffee, it does affect me. If that affects you, then hey, it's not good. But overall, it is very much taught that traditional water fasting is water fasting, okay? Black coffee will not break a fast. Like I said, I've done testing on myself and so have a lot of other people. If you are going for blood work, do not drink coffee before your blood work, okay? You got to go very much just water per se. Or unless maybe your blood work is, or maybe you're doing images as well, then you got to kind of go for no water, dry fasting. But traditional fasting, Ketocitra, you can definitely do. Ketocitra does not break a fast. Herbal tea will not. Black coffee, water definitely won't. Even salt and water too. Hunger waves are normal and usually passes. Stay mindful. I have endured so many hunger waves because I have gone days without eating food for prolonged fasting. It's a challenge. Turn it into a game. Hey, I'm being challenged. Hunger does come in waves because it is mind over matter, and your body is fighting your mind. Your mind will ultimately win. Okay, there's going to get to a point where your stomach is going to be like, okay, you know, we're not going to be getting any more food today, so or for the next couple hours, we're going to turn off the hunger switch and we're just going to burn fat, which is definitely not a bad thing. So I was actually featured during one of my videos. I actually had the privilege of interviewing Jacob Torres. He's one of the founders of Santa Barbara Nutrients, and he is very, very well gifted in pretty much exercising with polycystic kidney disease, PKD. I did an 1.5 hour long interview with him. I asked him so many questions. Then we also dived into topics I really didn't even, think about like touching on. This video is public, and I'll go ahead and include this video here for any public information. It is on my main YouTube channel, which is a very much gaming YouTube channel. It's not nutrition at all. But I'm probably going to end up re-uploading it sometime to this YouTube channel as well. Definitely check out this interview when you have the time, because I myself fall into the category of very much like, hey, what do I do per se? Because my EGFR is so high that it's like, hey, I need high intense exercises. I need to push myself to a new limit. Hypothetically, if I was, let's say, stage 2, stage 3, 4, 5, no. Okay, that's very different, okay? The lie about polycystic kidney disease is that there is nothing you can do. You might as well enjoy your time because it's only going to get worse, and treat polycystic kidney disease as the same for every single stage, which is nonsense. Obviously, if you are stage, like, if you're, I don't even want to say stage 1, because you're well above, like, the stage 2 limit. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, but what I've done in my life is I have very much done a lot of high intense exercises because my body can handle it. Obviously, if you're stage 2, you got to be very observant, especially among your blood work and other markers. Same thing with stage 3, stage 4, and stage 5 as well too. But like I said, it's all customized to your body. That's the lie. The lie is that there is no customization. You do everything like as a whole. A lot of support groups out there will go ahead and tell you that nonsense. Lastly and foremost, you don't need a perfect routine. Very true. Start small. Even 10 minutes a day will make a difference. 10 minutes a day for exercise will make a difference. Choose movement that fits your life at home, outdoors, or in a gym. Customizable to you. Very important. Rest and recovery is important as activity. It's all customized to you. I take rest days typically every 5-6 days. That's what my body can handle, and I listen to my body. Sometimes I need to take a rest day after like 3 days. Listen to your body. Protein support recovery. A simple rule to include some protein every meal. Very true. Do not fear protein. Protein is customized to you and your lifestyle. That is another lie too, and I have a lot of content around that. As always, if you enjoyed today's episode, please smash a like. We got one more to finish up this playlist here. Hopefully everyone's staying motivated and staying true to your goals. Never give up at all, and don't listen to the doubters. I've had to fend a lot of them away in the last 2 years of my life now, and you're going to see improvements, definitely moving off a high sugar, high carb diet into a very much healthy way of living. Take it easy, everyone. Later.